Welcome back to another episode of the Crypto Serpent. If you do enjoy the videos, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. Okay, we are back on schedule. The sun is finally setting on Xrp as Ripple scores biggest win yet against the SEC in a surprising turn of events. Now, hang on a minute here. Surprising turn of events? No. There is nothing surprising about this turn of event. In fact, this case shouldn't have even started to begin with. So when I see articles like this written, it's, you gotta understand how the media works, right? The media wants you to click. They want people who don't know anything about XRP to click on, oh, surprising turn of events. Oh, what were they not meant to be winning? And look, over the years, they've tried just about everything to slow down XRP to the point where they made this particular case, which did, the objective was achieved. It suppressed the price of XRP. But make no mistake about it, it's not financial advice. I am not a financial advisor, but the price is heavily suppressed. A blind man could see that. It is heavily suppressed. But guess what? It's a good thing for you and I, because we can accumulate more, because we know what we know. And I hope you are enjoying your weekend in Australia. It is a long weekend. So I hope you guys are, taking the time as well to, recharge and make the most of it. But essentially, this particular article talks about, how the recent turn of events from the SEC, the motion to strike out Ripple's fair notice defense has been rejected, is good news for everybody who loves XRP and wants Ripple to win, which is, of course, you and I. Now, the weekend has been interesting, and I'm always amazed at the people that put in the comments on either YouTube or TikTok that they say, oh, another positive news for XRP, but nothing's happened. Or, oh, that was short-lived, 7% or 8%, and then back down to where it was. I mean, come on. The win is monumental, but it's not game over, right? I mean, it's close. We're getting closer and closer. And a lot of people get excited, like, oh my God, we're pumping 15%. Let me explain to you something. When the case settles, or Ripple wins, you're not going to have time to click like one keystroke on your keyboard that the price will truly skyrocket. Skyrocket ain't 7%. Just wait until that day. That day is coming. Don't have a date for it, but that day is coming. And I tell you, it's going to be amazing. It's going to be absolutely amazing to watch you guys and everybody, their mouths drop at how big that price reaction will be. I'm going to talk to you today about, where are we at? What can we expect from the next couple of days? Are we going to be starting to make a move towards the 90 cents area? Can we have, more drops to come before we do start to move? But at the moment, we're sitting at 79 cents, 75 at the time we're making this. 2.10% down for the day, but 7% up for the week in total. But I will tell you guys, what are my thoughts about that. Now, I love the media because, it has, a certain way of doing things. It portrays one as the good one as the bad one, or it portrays huge amounts of fear. But right now, XRP talk of the town, all of a sudden, XRP rises 7% while Luna falls by the same amount. So take the media and what's being shared by the media with a pinch of salt, because they're not after your best interest. So you need to take information from everybody and then come up with your own conclusions. Because if you just listen to these guys, first of all, you're 24 to 48 hours behind the 8 ball minimum. And second, they're telling you what they want to tell you. So you need to look past it. Even me and anyone else on YouTube that you listen to, you need to take everybody with a pinch of salt, because everyone has their own narrative that they're trying to push, right? Except the Serpent, because he's awesome and he tells it how it is. But the point is, trust nobody. Listen to everybody, but trust nobody. Trust only you. And if you yourself can't convince yourself about getting into a particular project or a particular coin, then you have failed the number one test. And that is, you need to trust your own research and your own thoughts about that particular project. If you can't trust your own words, to the point where if 100 people came to you and said, I think this is wrong, right? If 100 people came to you and said, look, I don't think having XRP is good, and you still were able to hold your posture and not lose your posture about why you bought XRP, means that you've done enough research and you really understand what you hold. If 100 people came to you and said about any particular coin in your portfolio, why do you hold that? That's stupid. And you're not able to be confident enough that they cloud your judgment, you haven't done enough research. And I don't know you, but I know you've got some of those in your portfolio right now. So think about it. Think about it. If 100 people came right now, knocked on your door and said, that's stupid, why do you have that? And it doesn't, and your judgment about why you hold that coin is clouded, you haven't done enough research about it. And you may need to consider removing it from your portfolio potentially. But make sure that you have done enough research to convince yourself why it is that you bought what you bought. Really, really, really important. Now, another big move has occurred. Another 106 million XRP shoveled by top exchanges as XRP rises. It is important, right? It is important to keep an eye out on these particular movements. There have been a lot of large transactions happening, and this has been going on for a while now. And so, where are they going? Are they getting out of the exchanges? Are they being shifted by other exchanges? Among the senders are the largest trading platforms, Binance and FTX. The former shifted, a lot of money between its wallets, and the latter moved that many XRP to BTRAX. I mean, we do have to, we got to keep an eye out, and it's amazing sometimes what you can find by digging. And by the way, this takes hours. Like, it's not, just simple click a few buttons, and do this and do that. It does take time because, what you're searching for is something that is not obvious. You're looking for something that is not exactly in your face. But it is rewarding when you do find it. Now, top crypto trader issues expert alert as SEC versus Ripple battle heats up. And I found this particular article, quite interesting. But basically, it just talks about the core argument. What are some of the things that could occur? And I did speak about it yesterday, although that video, like I came out and did it as quick as I could because of racing. It just talks about what we spoke about yesterday, the fact that it is extremely positive. The only downside, if there were to be a downside, is that if this case, could potentially settle without having that crystal clear legal clarity for XRP not being a security, but that would be just a minor, negative towards, what would be a huge win for Ripple when it does arrive. Now, we will obviously touch on the prices. That news did spike all the charts out of control. Now, be mindful when this happens, because when news breaks out, you do have all these retail investors and create a fake pump. And I say fake because, yes, the news was positive, but still we don't have anything in our hands that this is settled. And so it's really, really important to understand the difference because, yes, if you look at this, it says, oh, well, we've broken out, boom, we're done. But remember, there was news. And so it's not a real breakout because it was generated by hype. And be careful of hype. You can make a lot of money with hype, but you can also lose a lot of money with hype. So just be mindful of those, right? Now, as far as the formation goes, it is, to me, it's clear as day that we are about to start to move up and have a big leg up coming. And so I like how Defend Dark has done it here and what he's talking about wave 3 and then push forward towards that. And definitely when we get to close to the $2 range, we will be, coming back a little bit and then continue to rise and break that previous all-time high. But this was talking about earlier on, like they've tried everything to hold XRP back. FUD, crypto media lies, lawsuits, SEC enforcement, traditional media lies, crypto industry trade groups that don't support Ripple or XRP holders, crypto pundit lies. Everything has been tried to hold this back. Everything. Now, I do want to take a few moments just to say, first of all, thank you so much, because obviously, you know, like, it's already been over a year that we've been together. But also all the comments and everything that you guys have been doing around the Crypto Serpent going car racing. And I really do appreciate that, because like some of you may have not seen these images, but that's the car right there. So I think the wrap has come out absolutely awesome. It was in matte black. I did finish second in my category. So quite a bit of a gap to first, but we do know what we need to do. But it was literally the first time in it on Friday. And between Friday morning and the end of the weekend, the end of the racing, which was on Saturday night, the final race was a Saturday night race, I improved to 2.7 seconds in between the 2 days, which is pretty phenomenal. I was very, very happy with the progress and how it all transpired. And it was pretty cool, because yesterday was actually my last day as a 33-year-old. So right now with you guys, I'm celebrating my 34th birthday today. So it's really, really exciting. And after this, I'm gonna have some friends over to celebrate. So yeah, my last day as a 33-year-old was spent in a car racing. So it was really cool. I hope to bring you guys more about it as we move forward. It is just the beginning of the whole car racing thing. Been racing go-karts since I was 15 years old. And with the car racing, there is quite a big, ambitious plan that I do have, not just for this year, but also in moving into 2023, and start to do some national series, potentially a full-time national series entry. But let's see, one step at a time. First weekend in a race car, it was good. You know, we gained 2.7 seconds throughout the weekend, getting more confident in pushing the vehicle. And so I'm excited to bring you guys along the journey with me. And once again, a huge thank you to all the sponsors, because it couldn't be possible without their help. Now, charts, where are we going? Look, I don't want to say this, but there is still all the possibilities of going back down to a 60 cents flat. So I have mentioned about that. I've been talking about it a lot. We need to keep our eyes open to it, because it could still happen. And let's leave nothing on the table. Now, to the people talking about, dropping down to 30 cents, 24 cents, I think you're absolutely out of your mind. But again, it's one person's opinion. Right? Just because that's my opinion doesn't mean that it's right. Doesn't mean that it's right. So if you believe that it could be going down that low, then trust your gut. But for me personally, I just never see that coming again. Now, excuse the rainbows here, but I think the next move that we're doing is going to be quite aggressive towards $1.80. Then we're going to start pushing $2.20 and then start to move forward towards breaking previous all-time highs. That's where I see us going. Reason being is because we are forming a very similar pattern to when it was 2017, 2018 bull run. And so double digits and going into the $20, don't be surprised. Just don't be surprised if we see that happening. There's a lot of things that are going to go right and going to go our way, but I don't think you guys are ready for what's coming this year. It's really going to be a absolutely crazy year. And whichever way I look at it, I think, we are about to begin that next leg up and start to move towards... but of course, we're going to break $1, consolidate above $1, and then we're really going to start to make some gigantic moves. And you know what? I'm going to be with you every single step of the way. If you did learn something new today, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. As always, thank you, and I look forward to see you on the next one.